Departing out now is 1 Sierra 53 to Edinburgh. Approaching in now is an IET coming in on platform 3 at Exeter. This will be forming the service back out to London Paddington, starting here rather than Paignton. 800 315 pulls in reverse formation. This will work the 1443 Paddington out. This originally was meant to start at Paignton. A little bit different. Here we are, departing off platform 3 at Exeter St David's today. This is rare for London Paddington, as far as Tiverton. Off goes 802 104 for Plymouth from London Paddington with Joe on board. And I got on that from Tiverton to Exeter. Departing out now is 802 002 to Charlie 79 to Penzance. Off it goes. Okay, departing out now is Great Western Railways 800 306 Alan Leonard Lewis. Harold Day on 1 Charlie 85 to 1437. London Paddington to Paignton service. Departing out of Exeter St David's at 1702, exactly 1 minute behind schedule. This is due to congestion on platforms between coaches G and C, as this service is currently in reverse formation as it departs Exeter St David's. That is 800 306, the Poppy train, also known as the Bad Luck Express. We're sat on board 166202 with Jack here. We are waiting for this imminent departure on the 1704 to Paignton diagram. And over there, off goes is a shitty IE2. Passively now is across country. Approaching in now is 166202. We have Jack here as well. This is on a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth. Pulling in Starcross. Will we get in the front seats? Well, I'm joined by Milk. Let's get on board. Welcome on board this Great Western Railway service.
Do not try to board or leave the train when the doors are closing.
This is a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth.
Approaching in now is a 158 for Axminster from Barnstable, pulling into Exeter St David's at 1744, 1 minute behind schedule. Here it is, 158798. Departing out now is 158798 on a service to Axminster from Barnstable. Off it goes, pulling out of Exeter Central at 1754. Approaching in now is cross-country Voyager to Paignton. One Victor 59 to Paignton. This is a 5-car Super Voyager. Let's get on this at Exeter, take this down to all the way down to Paignton, hopefully. If not Torquay, if it runs any later. It's got Bristol Companies advertised, but...
Any passengers that are required to service the fast tomorrow, please join the train on platform 3 as this train is ready to depart. Once again, any passengers that are required to service the fast tomorrow, please join the train on platform 3.
Approaching in now is Great Western Railway's 1 Alpha 96 service to London Paddington from Penzance. Pulling into Newton Abbot, 1854. Tonight this service will not have Pullman. This is due to an unknown cause on my accord. 800-304 Leeds. This is a 9-car class 800. I'll be sitting in coach B for Bravo for this journey today. Welcome on board. Okay, departing out now is Great Western Railway's 1 Alpha 37 service to London Paddington with a very friendly Bristol crew on board. Working the service to London today. I believe we have a Paddington TM and 2 Bristol hosts. One that goes by the name of Sarah and one that goes by the name of Russell for hosts, and a very friendly manager. Lovely wave out the window. As the hosts are also walking up and down the train. Very nice chat with the hosts and a nice bottle of water as well. Now I'm at Tiverton for the next 10 to 15 minutes and I will be coming back on board 1 Charlie 91 as far as Exeter, which is nice. Then I'll hop on a South Western Railway to Exeter Central. Okay, passing through now is 2 Uniform 32 to Cardiff. Approaching in now is 800-306 to Poppy on 1 Alpha 98 to London Paddington from Paignton. This train has already called at Torquay, Tor, Newton Abbot, Teignmouth, Dawlish, Warren, Exeter, St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton. We'll be serving Castle Curry, Westbury, Pewsey, Newbury, Reading and London Paddington. This is also referred to as the Bad Luck Express, as every time we go on this train something bad always seems to happen, such as a delay in the system or something like that. But yes, we only have 1 passenger travelling in first class on the entire train, which is definitely uncommon for a Paddington service, but it's something I definitely do get used to doing in the mornings. Departing out now is 800-306 on 1 Alpha 98 to London Paddington from Paignton, departing Tiverton Parkway at 2009. A very empty 800-306. Also known as Harold Day, Alan Leonard Lewis, and that is Great Western Railway's memorial train. Piece of shit. Bring back 172's memorial livery. Approaching in now is 802-111 on a Great Western Railway service to Plymouth, 1 Charlie 91, the 1736 of London Paddington, calling most stations in Devon, or should I say the minority of stations, down to Plymouth. This is the stopper service, running 22 minutes late, and this is due to a hold-up at Paddington Station. Let's go on board of 1 Charlie 91 to Exeter St David's. Come on, doors. Open up. Approaching it now is 166202. Refurbished turbo set on Exmouth to Paynton diagram. 2031 off Exeter St David's. Running a few minutes late. This is due to some decisions being made on platforms at St David's, with the Hind in on 5 and another one in on 4. Approaching in now is 802001 on 2 Charlie 87 to Penzance from Cardiff Central. This is pulling into Exeter St David's, 4.5 minutes behind schedule at 2033. This is due to delays up Taunton, due to multiple IETs coming in at the same time for the same direction of travel. This is going to be stood here for 8 minutes. I don't quite know why it has 12 minutes. I think it's for acceptance for the 2031 Paynton and as well the 2038 arrival that comes in from, Paynton to Exmouth. I think that's what the acceptance is for. But in this case it will be to wait for the Hind, because the late Hind is running 23 minutes late and will be leaving off this platform 5, which is a rare occurrence because that normally goes in front of it on 4. This will be leaving at 2037, so that will be coming in 2 minutes and we'll be parking next to that. Difference is that's a 5 and this will be a 9. Approaching in now is a 2 minutes early 15202, a 15238 service from Paynton going for Exmouth. This is the 2042 off Exeter St David's. Signals given green for the Hind coming on 5 as a rare occurrence of 87 and the Hind running late. So that turbo is currently being held for this and that due to this, and the Hind is approaching now. If I can, I want to go get on 238, but I'm going to wait for the Hind. If I miss it, I miss it.
May I have your attention, please? Customers are reminded to mind the gap between the train and platform edge when walking.
Departing out over there is 1 Charlie 92, the Hind, departing off platform 5 due to 24 minutes of delay. Parked over there is 802001 on 2 Charlie 87. Here's 166202 or 207, I can't remember which one. This is on a service to Paynton, and here's 150238 on a service to Exmouth. 3 services facing in the southbound direction at the same time, all out of Exeter St David's. Pretty uncommon moment. 5, 4, 3 and 6 all having southbound facing services, with on platform 6 being 15221 and 15244 and 2 Charlie 94 to Plymouth. 166207 here being on the service to Paynton, that being 1 Charlie 92 and over there being 2 Charlie 87. Here's 15238 facing in the direction of travel again for Exmouth. Racing 166 out of Exeter St David's. 152.8, 152.38 and 152.02 versus that 166 there, which I believe in other words is 166.207 on a 15-minute late Paynton diagram due to waiting for the Hind to depart. 1 Charlie 92. Off it goes. Departing out now is 152.38 and 152.02 on a service to Exmouth at 20:48 off Exeter Central. Here it comes. Generous 1 tone off 152.38. On the rear is 152.02. Off they go.
For destination.
Approaching in now is Great Western Railways 158958. This is working Great Western Railways 2 Uniform 34 Exmouth to Cardiff Central service with a 1 tone pulling into Exeter Central at 20:50. This is the Exeter Cardiff Central service. It's nice to have a 158-9 with its abrupt breaker. Departing out now is 221121 again. This time it's on 179 to Birmingham New Street from Payton. I took this set down to Dawlish and Newton Abbot. Now back to Birmingham it goes. And all 6239 sat here from Barnstable. And my set home is sat here on this platform here. 152.44 and 152.21. 2 Charlie 94 to Plymouth. A rare mention will be made for this. The 2200 to Bristol, 166 usually for Payton, is a 6 car tonight. 165103 connected to 166207. If you don't believe me, look it up on RTT. I'm fucking surprised. As for here, we have 1 Charlie 94 terminating in on platform 5 and Charlie 93 terminating on platform 3. Departing out now is Great Western Railways 15239 on the Great Western Railway service bound for Payton from Barnstable. Away it goes. Departing out of Exeter St David's at 2059. On the Barnstable Payton diagram. Away it goes. And parked over there is 158958 to Cardiff from Exmouth. Departing out now is 158958 on a Great Western Railway service to Cardiff Central from Exmouth. This train has called out already Exmouth, Limpstone Village, Limpstone Commando, Exton, Topsham, Newcourt, Digby and Salton, Poleslow Bridge, St James's Park, Exeter Central, Exeter St David's, Taunton, Bridgewater, Highbridge and Burnham, Weston-super-Mare, and Nelsie and Backwell, Bristol Temple Mead, Filton Abbey Wood, Seven Tunnel Junction, Newport, and that will arrive into Cardiff Central for 23:20, I believe, is the schedule on that service. That will then form the last service back to Bristol Temple Meads of the night, as it should. As I believe to hear, around the left-hand side of here, we have a service coming out of the depot sheds. 158798 has been in for some maintenance by the looks of it, or a clean. Over there's 158798 coming out of the depot, with a feeling sorry for itself 150 waiting to work a Plymouth service. 244 and 221, this was my set to Plymouth. Calling stations as if it was an IET, so Newton Abbot, Totnes and Plymouth only. Which makes this a uncommon diagram, but indeed it is a common diagram during railway work between Totnes and Plymouth, of which is why 1 Charlie 96 terminates at Totnes and turns around as 2 Echo 30 instead of a 158. So Charlie 93 terminates on 3, 94 terminates on 5, and this departs at 21:24 in replacement for them as a double 150 to ensure that the sets are in the right places. So you have a Gunners Lake train and a Loo train tomorrow morning, because indeed these two will be working those two tomorrow. 244 will probably be on Gunny and 221 will probably be on Loo, or vice versa. So that is that. Approaching in now is Great Western Railways Turbo 166207 on a service for Exmouth from Payton. This explains the answer to the question earlier. The earlier service I said about we was racing out at 2040 was 166202. My sincerest mistakes. A correction on the departure board on platform 3 states that the South Western's been cancelled from Exeter Central, so it will terminate on the Bay platform at Central, yet another rarity tonight. Sadly, I can't be in two places at once, and I did not want to see a South Western terminate on Bay over this that's here that I could get home to Plymouth over a Voyager. Coming off the depot now is 158798 on a service into the Bay over there. Nice one tone off that driver, or driving 158798 out of the depot. That is generous indeed. And here is my set home, 152.44 and 152.21. I like having a nice 150. And 158 comes out of the depot. Parked over there is the Oakhampton, which is on unusually platform 4, which is even nicer to see. Plenty of rarities tonight that I am very happy about. along with my rarity I've mentioned about 3 times of a IET terminating on 3 and an IET terminating on 5 within 5 minutes of each other, which is always nice, but that happens due to the work, so that's quite common these days. Departing out now, approaching in now, which is rarely enough for today, is my second IET I'm filming on platform 3 at exit St David's. This is 1 Charlie 93 terminating at exit St David's due to works. I'm very happy to see I've seen 2 IETs in on 3, and it will be 2 IETs on 5 as well, going towards the southwest, because one will be terminating here in 8 minutes. So you can see down there, it's 1 Charlie 93, it's a 9-car IET. There it is, 800 313 again. I don't see this train much anymore. I love seeing 800 313. Departing out now, something else that's uncommon. 15265 on a Great Western Railway service to Oakhampton, departing off platform 4 exit St David's at 2118. Off that 150 diesel multiple unit goes, storming out of 4 at 2118. Now we've got to wait for 1 Charlie 94, which is terminating here due to works. And obviously over there's 800 313, which we all love. Departing now is 158798 on a Great Western Railway service to Exmouth. Starting here at exit St David's due to 166207, taking it from Paignton to exit St David's. So indeed there has been a set swap. Departing out now is 800 313 on 5 Charlie 93 to exit a new yard from exit St David's after working 1836 1 Charlie 93 from London Paddington to exit St David's due to works. Nice, yeah. 800 depart off 3. Blasting out behind 158798 is 166207. This was on the Paignton Exmouth, but got swapped in for the 158, as this will be returning to Bristol with 2 Mike 73 later. I don't understand why they put 166207 to connect up to another service later, so we'll run a 6-car turbo to Bristol, but I think they guess they need to set back in. Here we have in 1 Charlie 94 as 5 Charlie 93 departs. So there's an IET departing off 3 and pulling in all 5 at the same time. Pretty unusual moment. Here is R150 2 Charlie 94 taking Charlie 93 and Charlie 94's passengers back to Plymouth. And 2 Charlie 89 now runs all the way from Cardiff to Penzance, so that's going to be coming in 3 minutes after this one. Not quite ready to go yet. Shut the engines off. Here comes 1 Charlie 94 pulling into exit St David's. 9 minutes late. Here it is, 800 318 from London Paddington. Looking quite busy, so we'll have quite a few people on our unit. About to depart out now is Great Western Railway's 2 Charlie 89, the 1859 Cardiff Central to Penzance service, which is usually more known as 2 Charlie 44. Off it goes, final service of the night into Cornwall, running 4 minutes late. Departing Plymouth, 22:42. There's a 5-car IET 802019. Off it goes in this freezing cold night.